Tsuragamae, countenance. The word Tsuragamae is imbued with great power. Even within the Japanese language, which abounds with delicate and subtle words, there are also words that possess an undeniable force. Simply the sound of the word Tsuragamae is enough to bring a certain countenance to mind, a face turned this way peering at you. Moreover, the word conveys an expression so stealthy and cautious that you can feel the bold intensity and courage that lies behind the face. Quite a few terms and phrases in Japanese relate to war and battle. The expression ronjin o haru, which means to set forth an argument as if in battle. Mato o ita kotae, which denotes a succinct answer that hits the mark. The two old words for right and left hand, mete and yunde, respectively, which have their roots in medieval warfare, literally the rain hand and the bow hand. Such words and phrases reflect an often forgotten aspect of Japan, one markedly different from the popular images of the peace-loving nation and its people's harmonious, gentle character. I always explain the apparent contradiction in the following way. Japanese culture developed as a culture of sentiment. The often cited Jō no bunka, which formed within the framework of the socio-political order of the kuge, or nobility, system that dominated the Japanese imperial court in Kyoto. This Jō no bunka, or culture of sentiment, has managed to survive to the present day. Indeed, it constitutes the very core of Japanese culture. However, after the aristocratic kuge system declined and feudal samurai rule, or the buke system, took over, the new system endorsed the warrior culture known as Bushido, the way of the samurai. Many Japanese people today mistakenly believe that Bushido is Japanese culture in itself, but in fact, the older kuge system laid the groundwork. The term Tsuragamae played a key role in endorsing Bushido Seishin, the samurai spirit. About a decade ago, when I met a descendant of a feudal lord or hanshu of a great domain of the Edo period, I was struck by his dignified countenance, that is to say, his Tsuragamae, which suggested the mien of a samurai or bushi. It is important to stress then that the Bushido credo does not simply valorize brute force for its own sake. It upholds a culture of strength, to be sure, but that strength rests firmly on the culture of sentiment. The Jō no bunka is the foundation. The elite samurai bushi were not simply a class with the capacity for waging endless war. The famed expression bushi no nasake, which means samurai tenderness, reflects the reality that samurai were also capable of warm emotions. The term Tsuragamae emerged from the unfolding progression of dynamic cultural formation. The word was clearly never meant to denote the purely vicious or violent faces of those exclusively devoted to martial arts, those lacking the element of compassion, nor was it a word that expressed the soft, elegant face of a fetchingly handsome young man. The only face worthy of the Tsuragamae name is one that possesses a dependable individual self, a face that looks its opponents squarely in the eye, sending a penetrating gaze through clear, unclouded eyes. The word bursts with strength, but true strength is something that is often hard for humans to recognize. The beauty of the word Tsuragamae is a revealing glimpse into the beauty of that true strength.